every loss is a sign that you're on your way to a greater win. Let me tell y'all something. Let me make sure my mic is on. All right, we good. Yo, what's going on, man? Every time I post a video, I wanted to come and make this quick vid. I just did a little quick run. But every time I post a video, when I first started out, I was kind of like discouraged when it didn't do too well. You know what I mean? And like, I had to tell myself, like, I'm on my way to something greater. Like, it's me getting practice for what's to come, right? Like, you learn from your losses, right? You get better. Like, you try to improve and try and better yourself. When you're not successful at something, you put your passion to something, like, let's say, for example, YouTube, or like a weight loss journey, a financial goal. And then sometimes you kind of fall flat. You don't make it. Or let's say you're working on something at work, like a goal, and you don't meet it. The next time you come at it, you go a little harder, right? So for a little while, I would be so defeated. I'll be so deflated around not being successful, right? And success is not going to happen in a day, y'all. YouTube is not going to happen in a day. Those weight loss journeys, everything that you got working on is not going to happen right away. But if you let that last loss defeat you, how are you going to make yourself entitled to a win if you don't try, right? There's a reason that you lost. There's a reason why, that goal or something that you were working on didn't happen, right? There's a reason for all of those things. It just doesn't happen because you're doing it, Like, when I first started, I kind of had to check myself, because it was like, oh, this video didn't do too well. That last video didn't do too well. How am I entitled to something? How am I entitled to it, right? There's a reason for those things, right? And there's a reason why those things are not happening. So, like, when I was I'll tell y'all a quick story, and this one hits home to my heart. When I was younger, right, I lost my father, right? And when that happened, it really broke me, but my father always taught me to be hardworking, to be strong, and push forward, and not be discouraged when, things don't go as planned or don't go your way. And, I entitle y'all to do the same. I empower y'all, rather. I empower y'all to do the same, because there's going to be those times where you have a really, really tough loss. It could be at a game. It could be at a metric that you were going after at work. It could be something that you really, really wanted, and, you thought you thought it was yours. And I'm going to tell y'all, try y'all best to keep going, because you're just one step away. You're one step away from greatness. And sometimes it may take longer than expected, but how you expect it to happen if you're not trying? If you're not trying, you're not consistent, you're taking that L and you're not using it to create W's for yourself. You can't compare yourself to other people winning. You don't know how long it took them to win. You don't know how much time they grinded. Success is not something that happens overnight. There may be some chances or opportunities where people do get success overnight, but at the same time, they're either very talented, or they tried really hard, or they're really good at what they do. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't look at somebody else. And I'm gonna use YouTube as an example, because I'm focused on my YouTube grind. Don't use someone else's channel growth, their views and things like that on a video to say, oh man, why can't I? The thing is, you can. You can if you lock in, and when you take that one L, you try to learn from it. You try to get better at it. You try to create opportunities for yourself. You try to learn, you give yourself constructive feedback. You take other people's feedback, and you try to create your own wins, right? Don't beat yourself up if it's not gonna happen today, because that's gonna diminish the growth that's ahead of you. I'm telling you, that one loss will promote so many wins. It'll be much sweeter. I need y'all to lock in. I need you to come on this side. This side where we're consistent and we're showing up and we're learning from our mistakes. This side is so much greater, so much sweeter. I could taste it. I'm so focused and locked in that I know it's one way or another. I'm gonna have progress, but you can't have progress if you don't move forward. You need to move forward from those losses on that side. You need to forget about how things didn't go yesterday. Yesterday was yesterday. What we need to do today is focus on what we have in front of us and what we can do to change yesterday. Listen, I just finished this workout. I'm gonna lock in for work. Forgive me if y'all hear that truck. Let me give it a second to pass because it is New York, right? Listen, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Just lock in. It takes a second. Just lock in. I promise you. With a little consistency and a little practice and focus, you can attack those dreams like no other. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, subscribe, like the video. Do me a favor, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace.